40-year chieftaincy dispute settled, new Akpinni Paramount chief installed. A 4-decade-old chieftaincy litigation of the Akpinni state in Akpinni was last Sunday brought to an end following the installation and coronation of a new paramount chief. The chiefs and people of the Akpinni traditional area heaved a sigh of relief from the protracted litigation which had plagued the area, as it also brings an end to retrogression and disunity in the area. The installation of Akpinni Torgby Gundagado IX, as the paramount chief of the Akpinni traditional area became necessary after he was chosen and detained on Sunday, February 27, and subsequently taken through the 7-day customary installation rites in Akpinni. Known in private life as Bernard Elitkem Kakadwachi of Blaine, the new paramount chief, chosen from the Blaine Gate of the Basiaka royal family, is a product of the Kwame Nkrumah University of Science and Technology with a 17-year experience as a practicing journalist, working in various capacities at several broadcast media outlets across the country. Ceremony. In an elaborate ceremony accompanied with cultural performances, libation pouring, swearing of traditional oaths and appellations, the newly installed overlord expressed his readiness to lead the traditional area in unity, while calling for respect for one another in ensuring peaceful coexistence. Described as a selfless disciplinarian, Torgby Gundagado IX called for support from all and sundry to deliver his mandate and forge ahead, despite the multiplicity of challenges confronting the area. Members of the Akpinni elite group made up of influential indigenes of Akpinni were instrumental in putting to rest the chieftaincy litigation, leading to the coronation of the new chief. The group initiated an effective implementation of a September 2020 recommendation for restoring peace in the area, by the Volta Region House of Chiefs Reconciliation Committee, chaired by the paramount chief of the Ziavi traditional area, Torgby Kwekwo I am IV. Key on the list of recommendations was the selection and installment of a new overlord for the Akpinni traditional area. Impact. The chairman of the Akpinni elite group, Dr. Ernest Akwili Ansa, while expressing gratitude to all factions, said the chieftaincy stalemate had resulted in several drawbacks in development, with Akpinni losing out on numerous chances for huge infrastructure developments, including a university to serve the region and many other regional edifices. He said the 40-year impasse had also resulted in breakaway states from Akpinni, which used to control several towns in the Volta region. With only 7 towns currently under its jurisdiction, Dr. Ansa believed that Akpinni would regain its voice and influence at the Volta Region House of Chiefs. For years Akpinni did not have a representative at both the Volta Region and National House of Chiefs, despite having a permanent seat. We also lost out on the benefits because we have no one to speak for us, he said. Dr. Ansa urged sons and daughters of the area, both home and abroad, to support the new chief, harness their individual resources and channel them into the development of the area for dividends. Support needed. The Volta Regional Minister, Dr. Archibald Yaulecha, in a speech read on his behalf by the Municipal Chief Executive, Mr. Jeffrey Badasu, said the potentials of massive development in Akpinni was first rooted in an effective traditional leadership. He, therefore, urged the chiefs and people of the area to support the new chief to engender development. In a solidarity message, the Akpinni Reconciliation Committee Chairman and Paramount Chief of Ziavi Traditional Area, Torgby Kwekwo I am IV, congratulated the new chief and charged all traditional leaders in the area to offer him a strong backing to carry out his duties. He also urged Torgby Gundagado IX to always seek counsel from and grant audience to his chiefs for cohesive leadership, which would enable development in the Akpinni state. Some indigenes who spoke to the Daily Graphic were ecstatic at the new chief's installation and expressed optimism that it would pave way for the celebration of the Danu Baaka festival, which had stalled for several years due to the stalemate. The coronation was attended by several traditional leaders, political party functionaries, clergymen, media practitioners, and people from all walks of life. Nyagana, Accra.